Dave, she says, don't expect the usual, and here's part of the reason. In Detroit alone, 1,000 more absentee ballots for this election than the 2016 general election. And right now inside these doors, you see these signs here that there's no media, no cameras allowed inside. There's roughly 800 workers working to count those ballots out right now. And Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson tells me that we shouldn't expect the results tonight.
It started today, and they've got significantly more ballots to go through than ever before. They've got more ballots processed absentee in Detroit for this primary election than they had for November 2016.
General.
Yes, they've got about 10,000 more.
The counting of those absentee ballots will likely be the cause of frustration for some Michigan voters, with official results from the Secretary of State unlikely to happen tonight. When will Michigan voters know how their vote impacted this race?
Well, we've got about 1 million ballots that were cast absentee in this cycle. That's typically for a presidential primary in 2016, you had 500,000. So twice as many absentee ballots were cast this cycle. We think that means that less people are showing up to vote at the polls, so we've seen lighter traffic at the precincts in some parts of Michigan today. But what that also means is more ballots will be counted centrally. But also remember, a number of these places aren't even getting their absentee ballots until 8 o'clock today because that's the deadline for people returning them.
Does that mean that we won't know which candidate wins Michigan until tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening?
People should not expect to know the results of Michigan's elections until well into Wednesday.
And Benson says come November, there's going to be some new technological systems in place to make these results come in a little faster. But in the meantime, she's urging the legislature to allow these absentee ballots to be prepared to be counted in advance of Election Day. And she also tells me that roughly 7,000 people have taken advantage of that new register and vote on the same day. That's still available until 8 o'clock tonight. For now, reporting live, Brian Abel, 7 Action News.